What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So I was laying in bed last night, and I couldn't sleep for whatever reason, and I kept thinking in my mind. I said, "It's been too quiet here in Cowboys land. It really has been way too quiet." And I was sitting there thinking about this. It's like, well, what's going on? What's going on here with the Cowboys? Because this offseason, Jerry Jones, the only thing we've heard about Jerry Jones, we saw him at the hiring of Brian Schottenheimer. He didn't do the press conference, of course, at the combine. And he was just basically talking, well, there was only like one interview 3 weeks ago. And we've had big signings of Osa Digazua, and we brought in some free agents and stuff. We got Dak getting back together and stuff, and then there's Micah Parsons' contract. Now, the only thing that you've heard about Jerry Jones, of course, is Jerry supposedly is taking the lead on Micah Parsons' contract. That's it. And I'm going to say that it's been almost too quiet in Cowboy land. But here's where it really starts to get funny. Is I was going through, because what I try and do is I get an idea in my head of what I think or I believe is going on, and then I try to find the facts that go with that to either prove or disprove it. And so I was going through, and basically everything that's going on, the only thing, quote, we've got win now. We're talking about win now. I think that's what Jerry said. Last year we had we're all in and stuff. But it's kind of been the season where off season, where everybody is just like, screw you, Cowboys. Screw you. We don't believe anything you have to say. And it's almost like Jerry's getting ridiculed. When he was in Philadelphia, they were literally laughing at him. I don't know what's going on. We know that Stephen Jones is now co-owner of the Cowboys. And we've seen Stephen Jones a lot more than we've had Jerry. But here's where it gets kind of be crazy, is listening to, I'm going to share with you, Kelly Clarkson just kind of bitch slapped Jerry. If you actually, you can listen to the whole podcast and all, where it starts out, because she basically says, growing up in Dallas, basically you're born into it. You don't really have a choice. And the co-host, of course, says, yeah, it's kind of like growing up in Philly, although there are a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans that are in Philadelphia. But listen here to what she kind of bitch slaps Jerry Jones.
Yeah,
nice,
save some for the rest of us. It's fine.
He's funny, too. He gave me so much shit for my Cowboys sweatshirt.
Did he?
Yeah, a lot.
I will tell you that I bond with Giants fans. For some reason, when specifically, it's often Giants fans meet my husband, they have like truth serum, and they immediately say, I have to be honest, I'm a Giants fan. And I'm like, well, everyone has their flaws, but we can agree.
Yeah.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah. Everybody. Yeah. But you know what? Why's our name in your mouth?
But that's just it. I truly believe the Cowboys are like universally the most hated team in the NFL.
But you're universally most talked about.
And that's on marketing.
That's on marketing.
So we can market like who talks about our cheerleaders? Everyone.
Well, they are outstanding.
Yes.
I can admit that.
Yeah. I was like, it is funny. Like, our team is probably one of the most hated, but also because I think too, we're always so hopeful. I don't think there's been more dreamers, because it's been since the 90s.
Year is your year.
Every year is our year. I just read something with my sister. Yeah, well, I just read this with my sister. And it said something, I guess Jerry Jones had said about, well, this is now it's the time. And I was like, oh, okay. So it's different from the last now's the time.
Like, very different from last year's time.
Which was also now the time. I know. It is amazing, though. Because, you see players switch it up. And that's, like, even Barkley going from Giants to the Eagles. And I loved him on the Giants. He was on my team, my fantasy team. But, like, when players are switched up, it is interesting to see how they fly and soar in different scenarios.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking a lot about football. I'm sorry.
It's so impressive.
I'm very sorry.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm done. We don't have to continue. You're like, so my husband played. I don't play football, but I don't know why. We can talk about something else.
More in. Let's lean into music.
Okay.
You broke the news on.
Okay. It's pretty bad. it's pretty bad when entertainers start bitch slapping Jerry, basically clowning him and saying, "Oh yeah, here we go. You know, it's Grandpa. This time is the time to believe that it's going to happen. This is the time. This is the time." So yeah, Jerry Jones is keeping a low profile. Don't know what that means. Don't know if he's really stepping back a little bit more and Stephen Jones is running it more. I still say that in comparison to past years, the Cowboys, they may not be the moves that you think that they should do, but they're making moves. They don't normally make any moves. Let's be clear here. They normally don't do jack shit. They don't re-sign their own players to big contracts like Osa Ndigazua. They don't negotiate with like Micah Parsons this early. They don't do any of those things. But this year they are. And it's funny because as I go through and trying to find, the ESPNs and things talking about the Cowboys, it's like they've moved on. It's almost like we are a regular football team that's trying to do business and trying to win. Or we'll see if it's actually trying to win or not. But you understand what I'm saying, that, Tampa Bay is not out here trying to, string out a contract for extra publicity. They're working on trying to get it done. They're not making phone calls and letting everybody know when there's a major event going on that we talk to Deion Sanders. You know what I mean? They're all out there trying to do the best thing they can. Cowboys do the best that they can at marketing. And, in the grand scheme of things, if you can't win, at least get paid. They're doing that really, really well. They're getting paid as far as marketing goes and talked about more than anybody else. So it is what it is. Universally hated, despised, and talked about. That would be the Dallas Cowboys. And the latest one to talk about how we suck, Kelly frickin' Clarkson. Can't believe that one. Alrighty, good people. As always, I appreciate you guys, and we got to get out of here.
I can't stand it anymore. I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Stewardess, please let me handle this.
I've got to get
Calm down. Now get back to your seat. I'll take care of this. Calm down. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Doctor, you're wanted on the phone. Everything's gonna be all right. Please,
Sister Penny, I'll handle this.
yourself.